Hello there, Skywinders. Welcome back to another episode of Skywind007. On today's episode, we're going to be looking at this, the aquaculture half-gallon Betta view aquarium that I got from Walmart. So it's a very simple aquarium, fairly small. And if you look at the dimensions, let me get the aquarium. It's not that big. So in inches, it'll be about 9 inches wide. And it'll be about 6 inches tall. And thickness is about 3 inches. So as you guessed it, I'm a big fan of aquariums, but I don't like putting live fish in there because we did have live fish at one point in life. And there's a lot of trouble with having animals in a tank. The main thing being that it gets very murky, and it's basically you're poisoning the animals. They have to be suffering. They can't tell you, but when the water gets dirty, they're suffering in there. So you have to keep it. You have to clean it often. Sometimes every 3 days. So that's a problem, especially because we had a very big tank. So it was just a major occupation just to maintain that fish tank. And when you would open the lid, you could smell the rotting smell that would come out of there. And imagine animals living in there. So it was very inhumane for the animal. A lot of work for you. And when you had a power outage, you had to, when the power went out during a storm, you have to worry about the fish tank because they can die because the oxygen thing, the air compressor would stop working. Also, because you live here in the United States, we have a lot of temperature fluctuations. You have to maintain the proper temperature for those fish. So you have to buy something separate for that too. So it's a lot of trouble. So that's why in my previous video, I made this one right here. If if you like that video, well, you can go and see how I made it. But anyway, I'm going for a bigger one. So let's start making them. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need an air compressor. The air compressor comes with a check valve, and you have to separately buy the hoses. And you need a diffuser. So let's and you need the rocks. Here are the rocks. So let's set everything up and let's see how it works. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is place the diffuser. So you plug it in over here. And you push it to the back. And I know this is not going to close. So that's a problem. I'm going to have to modify this thing. Okay, so now let's add the rocks. Now let's add one of these guys. Let's add the fish. Now let's add the crab. And the starfish. Okay, so now let's add the water, which is right here. Let's see. I think that's enough. So now let's just plug this in. Okay, so it's looking nice, but we're not finished yet. We have to go to the garage and we have to modify this. We're gonna drill a hole, I would say right around here, so you can actually use the cover, because right now you can't. So let's go. Okay, so we're going into the garage. Okay, so we are inside the garage and we're gonna do some drilling. And I think it would be, here's our measuring. Here's our tube for reference. So I'm gonna do it right here, I would think. So it'll be in the back, so it won't be sticking out, because you can do it up here, but it'll be sticking out. So we're gonna drill a hole right here. So let me get the drill bit and the drill. So let's go back indoors. Okay, so here's the hole. It won't focus, but it's there. Okay, so we are back, so let's just unplug the hose from the check valve. Let's put this through there, if it'll fit. And there you go. Nice and perfect. So let's reconnect the valve. Okay, so I have rearranged things a little. I put the plant on the left, so it'll hide that tube, so it's not visible anymore. I mean, if you look there, that's where the tube goes in, and it's hiding behind that plant. So let's turn it on and see how it came out. Okay, so as you can see, it's small enough to be placed on the ledge of the window. This is a window right here. And I added a remote power outlet so I can turn it off and on remotely, like that. And in the future, I might buy a lamp, and because I think a lamp will make it look very nice. Just to give you a preview of that, let me do it like that. Let me turn off the light over here. Yeah, that would be beautiful. So anyway, thank you for watching. Subscribe and thumbs up.